What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 111 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with our daily pick'em videos that we do on this channel and that we do on Twitter, or want to take part in some of their daily contests, head on over there and use my promo code RobDFB at signup, and they will match your first $100 up to 100%. And if you have been tailing those, we are 3 out of our last 5 doing those on Twitter for the most part, just because, and I'll get into that later on a separate video, but head over to Twitter and follow those as well if you do want to get involved. We have been doing really well at those. But as we hop into this recap, we had a really great day on Friday as we went 5-1-1, and that's what we like to see, especially coming off an awful day on Thursday. And all that said, we have another fantastic slate here on Saturday, so let's jump right into these picks. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are heading over to Detroit, where we have the Tigers taking on the Red Sox, and the Sox are opening as somewhat heavy favorites here, but Detroit has been playing the better ball out of the gate, and Tigers fans have been showing up as well. So let's take the 1.5 runs with the Tigers for 1 unit, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle the money line here as well. For pick number 2, we are heading out to San Francisco, where we have the Giants taking on the Royals, and we were on the Royals yesterday, and their pitching really did well in shutting down the Giants offense, and I think there's a good chance the Royals string together 2 straight wins here with Singer on the bump. So let's take the Royals here on the money line for 1 unit, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle an alternate run line of -1 here as well. For pick number 3, we are headed over to Baltimore, where we have the Orioles taking on the Yankees, and Johnny Brito was gifted the start for the Yankees in this one, but with how the Orioles are swinging the bat right now, and with Cole Irvin on the other bump, this could once again lend itself to an early Orioles lead. So let's take the Orioles here on the money line through the first 5 innings for 2 units, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle the full game money line here as well. For pick number 4, we are heading over to Cleveland, where we're going to be seeing some really frigid temperatures and detrimental wind for the hitters in this one, and both of these guys on the bump can do really well at inducing ground balls. So let's take the full game to go under 8.5 runs for 2 units, and for an extra unit, let's take the first 5 innings to go under 4.5 runs here as well. For pick number 5, we are heading down to Tampa Bay, where we have the Rays taking on the A's, and in this matchup, in my opinion, I think we're seeing an overvalued Rays line, and yes, this team is undefeated, and the A's are one of the worst teams in the league, and I also think in this one, people are going to blindly look at Shintaro Fujinami's ERA, and they would immediately think that this is going to be an easy Rays win, but he's got good stuff, and if he does turn out a good performance here, we may not get another value like this with him for the rest of the season. So let's lean into that angle and take the A's on the money line through the first 5 innings, and for an additional unit, let's also take the 1.5 runs through the first 5 innings here as well. For pick number 6, we are heading out to Pittsburgh, where we have the Pirates taking on the White Sox, and I am really starting to like this Pirates team, but I am not a Vince Velasquez believer, and I think this could be a great get-right spot for the Sox on the road. So let's lay an alternate run line of -1 with the Sox for 3 units, and for an additional unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. All right, for our final pick of the day, we are heading out to Milwaukee, where we have the Cardinals taking on the Brewers, and the Cardinals are skidding a bit coming into this one, but similarly to the White Sox, with Jordan Montgomery on the bump for the Cardinals, and with Eric Lauer on the other side of it, I think this could be a really good get-right spot for the Cards here. So let's lay an alternate run line of -1 for 3 units, and for an extra unit, let's actually take Paul Goldschmidt to hit a home run in this game here as well. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB, and you can also drop a like in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can comment down below, and as always, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.